Box to Box Hoops Preview, hosted by Degs.
In second place is the team from the altitude, the Denver Nuggets. The team that is owned by the owners who also own my other team in England. Yeah, before we get into it, guys, I'm ranking every team 30-1. This one obviously is coming in week 3, week 4 of the NBA season. I did the rankings before the season started. Obviously, there's been injuries here and there, a lot of things happening, but there's some teams that I still remain confident, and this is one of them. In fact, way more confident. It's just that the team in first place is just amazing, right? Second place is the Denver Nuggets. Big fan of this team. Before we start, guys, thanks to everyone who voted for us. We were nominated for TikTok Top Sports Content Creator, and you guys really came through voting for us. We still don't know who has won. The award show is in Joburg on the 6th of December, and we'll keep you guys posted as long as you are on the channel. So, 24-25, this is how the Nuggets went by. 15-32 record. They finished 4th in the West. They had an offensive rating of 4th, 118.9, but a defensive rating of 21st, 115.1. That is not great. The defense needs a lot of work. Net rating of 3.8 is 9th. They shocked the basketball world when they sacked Mike Malone and GM Calvin Booth with 3 games left in the regular season just before the playoffs. Not ideal, but they brought in, or they promoted David Adelman. They managed to get the 4 seed. They reached the West semis and almost knocked out OKC in 7 games. Really was a big test for OKC. Nikola Jokic had a historic season. But how many times are we going to say that? And he's also having another one right now. Like, he's doing mad things. For me last year, he was my MVP. But I understand how it works now. I know why they gave it to Shea. But Shea was really special, by the way. I'm not saying he was not bad. But any other season like that Nikola Jokic is almost having a LeBron type of. When LeBron in the 2010s, LeBron could have won MVP every year if you wanted to give him. It's just that you can't give one person MVP every year. First player to be in the top 5 of points, rebounds, assists, and steals per game in one season. He was top in all of those things. Third player to average a triple-double season after Oscar Robertson and obviously Russ. I'm trying to remember which year it was. But yeah, Russ is the other player. First in top 3 of points, rebounds, and assists. The first player to be top 3 in points, rebounds, and assists. And also the first player to be in top 5 of points, rebound, assists, and steals. Like, this guy was just mad. First player to get 30-20-20 in a game. 31 points, 21 rebounds, 22 assists. Top 2 in MVP voting for the 5th year in a row. Like, bro, what are we saying? Christian Brown emerged as a breakout star. He started 77 or 79 games. Really grew defensively, especially while defending screens. Russ, bundle of energy, joy, everything. Brought playmaking off the bench. He was also getting triple doubles off the bench. Aaron Gordon, the perfect complement for Joker, had a good rebounding season. And when he got injured, I think he missed 31 games. It really had their defense and rebounding, but the bench statistically was one of the worst. They just didn't produce. Dario Saric only had 2 appearances post All-Star, and then Zeke Nagy as well. Like, they were just the bench is just non-existent. And these are some of the things they had to undo because they're just 2 years from winning a title, right? This year was OKC, last year was the Celtics, my Celtics, and then the year before was them. So it's not too far, but then they just have been so bad because they gutted the team, As always, the non-Nikola, when Nikola goes to the bench, so those non-Nikola minutes, they were not great. Achilles heel. That has been the case for a long time. So they tried to address it this season, and these are some of the moves they made. They brought back Bruce Brown. Big and back, being bold. He came in as a free agent. So Bruce Brown won the title with them. He was one of their key players off the bench 2 years ago. Tim Hardaway Jr. came in as a free agent from Detroit. Cam Johnson was traded from Brooklyn for Michael Porter Jr., a player that they traded away, another key piece from their title-winning season. And Jonas Valanciunas trade from Sacramento for Dario Saric. They didn't draft anyone. They re-signed Christian Brown to a 5-year, $125 million. It's a lot. Spencer Jones qualifying offer was extended, and DeAndre Jordan left. Michael Porter Jr. obviously was traded to Brooklyn for Cam Johnson. Russ Westbrook left as a free agent, now plays for the Kings. Darius Saric traded to Sacramento for Jonas Valanciunas, and Vlatko Kanchar, who went overseas. And those are some of the moves they made. So this is how the depth chart looks like. The predicted starting five: Jamal Murray, Christian Brown, Cam Johnson, Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Jokic. As of today, I had Christian Brown is out. He got injured. He's going to be out for about 6 weeks. So I'll still leave him in the shooting guard position as I'm doing the edit. But just know that, this is the kind of predicted starting five. Actually, no, it is a starting five, not predicted. Bruce Brown on the bench, Tim Hardaway Jr., Spencer Jones, Jonas Valanciunas. Those are the first people off the bench. Like, already they look so much better. Peyton Watson as well, cover for the 4. Tim Hardaway can play the 2 and the 3. Bruce Brown can play 1, 2, and 3. He used to play center at the Nets. Bruh. This guy was actually a joke. Jalen Pickett, cover for the guards position as well as Curtis Jones. Julian Strother is still there, shooting guard. Zeke Nagy can play the 4 and the 5. Daron Holmes. I still feel they're a bit short in the center area, but yeah. The depth looks a bit better. A lot better actually from last season. My one big question is the bench. Can they get more production from the bench? That is like the one big question, because the bench is key. When Nikola goes to the bench, it's just dead. Like, they have to try and build leads, and then so that when he comes back, they're more or less tied or not down, But the only way is up. I really like the additions of Valanciunas and Bruce Brown. Cam Johnson and Tim Hardaway Jr. as well should bring a lot more match-needed playmaking to this team and add to the offensive scoring during non-Jokic minutes. So they've addressed with getting the key players that they need for those positions, but can those players produce? Can they contribute? Is the key question. My one key player for this team this time around is Christian Brown. Honestly, they need a lot more production from that position. Losing MPJ means someone else has to step up. Who's going to be the third best scorer in this team? Aaron Gordon so far has done a good job with it. Jamal Murray has always been a good compliment to Nikola, but I feel like Christian Brown is that guy. Christian Brown, you're the guy who's going to help unlock this team. And also play with the bench every once in a while, so that when Nikola goes to the bench, we're getting some scoring off of you. So the one person I'm really looking at is Christian Brown. He needs to, just step it up. I know he can. So far, he's been playing well. And we'll see how that goes. All right. So I've done my one big question. I've done my one key player. It is time now for the 24-second prediction. Shot clock! With the Joker, they always have a chance. Like, when you have the Joker, you always have a chance. David Adelman, the coach, has unlocked Brown and he's been given a new contract. The team has shown belief in him. It's time for him to give back. Cam Johnson from Brooklyn, Tim Hardaway Jr. from Detroit. I think those two address glaring issues on the bench. They have a lot more organizational they have some stability now from the organization in leadership. Unlike last season, I see a 60-win season and possibly a second seed. And that is my preview for the Denver Nuggets. Next up, the last team, my number one pick for the 2025-26 season is coming up next. And it's no surprise, they won the title next year. This year, I've already said next year. Coming right up is the champions.
Ready for the ultimate slam dunk of content? Don't miss out on any of our NBA previews. Hit subscribe and be the MVP of your basketball knowledge game.